The first spoilers for One Piece chapter 1186 have finally surfaced. And if these leaks are even remotely accurate, we could be looking at one of the craziest chapters in the entire Elbaf arc. We are talking about IMU, Loki, Gunko, Brook, a shocking flashback, secrets from 800 years ago, and a final scene that could completely break the One Piece community. But before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest One Piece spoilers, theories, and chapter breakdowns. Now, let's jump right into these leaks. According to the early spoilers, chapter 1186 is titled Once More. The cover story reportedly shows a young Loki drawing Ida. While that might seem like a small detail, it could actually reveal more about Loki's past and his connection to Ida moving forward. But things get much more intense after that. The leaks claim that Gunko kills King Leuven in order to stop the war in the Asperia Kingdom. If true, this would show just how far Gunko is willing to go to achieve what she believes is the greater good. And then comes an even bigger revelation. According to the spoilers, Gunko's biological father is supposedly the god's knight known as Manmaya Growlo, the mysterious man we recently saw smoking. Fans have already noticed similarities between their eyes, and if this connection turns out to be real, it could completely change how we view Gunko's character. But that's not even the craziest part. The leaks state that Gunko stabs Brook in the head before leaving the kingdom alongside her father. And somehow, things get even darker. Brook reportedly survives the attack, but the trauma is so severe that he convinces himself that everything that happened was just a dream. If true, this would be one of the most tragic moments in Brook's entire story. After that, the flashback finally ends, and the story returns to the present timeline. We then supposedly go back to the battle between IMU and Loki. Near the end of the chapter, IMU begins talking about events that happened roughly 800 years ago. This could be the beginning of some of the biggest lore reveals in all of One Piece, potentially giving us new information about the Void, Century, and the true history of the world. And now for the moment everyone is talking about. According to the leaks, Luffy arrives at the battlefield where IMU and Loki are fighting. Without hesitation, Luffy punches IMU directly in the face, a moment that is being compared to the legendary scene on Sabaody Archipelago when Luffy punched St. Charlos. If this leak turns out to be true, it could instantly become one of the most iconic moments of the Final Saga. And there's even more good news. The spoilers claim there is no break next week. Of course, keep in mind that these are still early leaks and spoilers, so everything should be taken with caution until the full chapter details are released. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Gunko is really connected to Brook's past? And do you believe Luffy's punch against IMU could surpass the legendary Charlo's punch from Sabaody? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want more One Piece spoilers, theories, and chapter breakdowns, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.